Narayanam namaskritam Naram chaiva narottanam Devim Saraswati Vyasam Tato Jayamudire Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langete Girim Jatkripasamaham Bande Sri Guru Dinatarne Paramananda Madhavam Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Srimad Bhagavatam, 11th Canto, Chapter 19, Text 15. Etad eva hi vijnanam na tathaikena jenata Sthiti upatti apayan pasyed Bhavanam tri gunatirnam Bhavanam tri gunatmanam. Translation. When one no longer sees the 28 separated material elements which arise from a single cause, but rather sees the cause itself, the personality of Godhead, at that time one's direct experience is called Vijnana or self-realized. Purport: the difference between Jnana, ordinary Vedic knowledge, and Vijnana, self-realization, can be understood as follows. A conditioned soul, although cultivating Vedic knowledge, continues to identify himself to some extent with the material body and mind and consequently with the material universe. In trying to understand the world he lives in, the conditioned soul learns through Vedic knowledge that the Supreme Person of Godhead is the one supreme cause of all material manifestation. He comes to understand the world around him, which he accepts more or less as his world. As he progresses in spiritual realization, breaking through the barrier of bodily identification and realizes the existence of the eternal soul, he gradually identifies himself as part and parcel of the spiritual world, Vaikuntha. At that time, he is no longer interested in the personality of Godhead merely as the supreme explanation of the material world. Rather, he begins to reorient his entire mode of consciousness so that the central object of his attention is the personality of Godhead. Such a reorientation is required since the Supreme Lord is the factual center and cause of everything. A self-realized soul in the stage of Vijnana thus experiences the personality of Godhead not merely as the creator of the material world, but as the supreme living entity existing blissfully in his own eternal context. As one progresses in one's realization of the Supreme Lord in his own abode in the spiritual sky, one gradually becomes disinterested in the material universe and ceases to define the Supreme Lord in terms of his temporary manifestation. A self-realized soul in the stage of Vijnana is not at all attracted by objects that are created, maintained and ultimately destroyed. The stage of Jnana is the preliminary stage of knowledge for those still identifying themselves in terms of the material universe. Whereas Vijnana is the mature stage of knowledge for those who see themselves as part and parcel of the Supreme Lord. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur's commentary is, Vijnana is defined in the first half of the verse. That Jnana, etat eva, becomes Vijnana. How? It is Vijnana when one does not see universe as one with Paramatma as before. The meaning is this. At this stage of Jnana, one sees everything arising from Paramatma who is not seen. At the stage of Vijnana, one sees only Paramatma directly. Because of the bliss of realizing Paramatma, one has no opportunity to see his products. This is the realization of oneness. In the previous verse it was explained that at the stage of Jnana, one sees everything as Paramatma because he is the supreme cause of all the effects. That is again repeated in the second part of this verse. One should see the creation, maintenance and destruction of the material products. This means one should see them as temporary. There is two things. One is called Jnana, another one is called Vijnana. Here it is defined what is really Jnana and what is really Vijnana. Bhagavan Krishna is speaking to Uddhava. What is real Vijnana is? What is the Jnana? Anyone can say the Vedic knowledge is Jnana. But the real Jnana is one should know the cause of creation, maintenance and annihilation. That is Jnana. That one is the cause of everything. Lord Brahma said in Brahma Samhita, and when he offered this prayer, Brahma was having so much pride, ahankar. Due to ahankar, his jnana was very limited jnana. We are saying, day before yesterday also, ahankar, the false ego will make someone builder. He wanted to test the Supreme Lord Krishna. And he failed. He was thinking he knows everything. But finally, he could realize that he doesn't know anything. When Brahma was created, what Bhagavan said to him? Jnanam parama guhyam me jad vijnana samanitam sarahasya tadangajya gruhanam gaditam maya. Very important. Vijnana, jnana, vijnana. These are all secret things. By my mercy, you can understand this. That too, I am speaking, you should listen. The parampara started from that. The disciplic succession started from there. Bhagavan said, Brahma listened. Then when this is the situation or condition, so how Brahma will develop pride? We are having pride or false ego that we don't have proper knowledge. Anyone who is having proper knowledge, he will never have any pride. Yesterday we are saying, day before yesterday also, Tunadapi Sunichena Toro Vivosos. Amanina Manadena Kirtanya Sadar. How one can go for Hari Kirtan if he will become very proud? So, in order to cross the pride of Bhagavan, cross the pride of Brahma, Bhagavan did Leela. And finally, Brahma's pride was crossed. When Brahma's pride was crossed, then he came to Vijnana stage. Vishesha Jnana stage. Satire Prathame Kochanti Isvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadir Adir Govinda Sarva Karana. The first he is addressing Bhagavan Krishna as the supreme controller and cause of all causes. He is remaining in spiritual abode as Sachidananda Vigraha. Means he understood what is Vijnana is. Brahma understood what is Vijnana is. Now Bhagavan Krishna is saying to Uddhava, what is Vijnana? Those who are having jnana, they are saying, oh, everything emanating from Krishna, everything coming from Paramatma. And Paramatma is present everywhere. Within all the objects, Paramatma is remaining. This is simple knowledge. This is not Vijnana. In Vijnana, what is said here? One pointed, single pointed. Single pointed. Bhagavan Krishna remains in his abode as Sachidananda Vigraha. That's all. Without this, no Sambandha Jnana. Mind it. One cannot develop relationship with Krishna unless he will know who is Krishna. How will he relate himself with Krishna? Oh, Krishna is the creator. Oh, everything coming from Krishna. Mind is going different directions. You know? Not one pointed. Which object we are saying is the creation of Bhagavan or coming from Bhagavan? Temporary. That means we are confined to this temporary world. When we will be able to understand Bhagavan, we will know Bhagavan Krishna. So, we don't have any Vijnana. We are just having knowledge. Jnana, no Vijnana. Vijnana means single pointed attention. Attention to one, not to many. Then one will realize who is he. He is the Supreme One. Who is I? Who am I? He will definitely ask this question to himself. My identity? I am his part and parcel. I am Daso. I am his servitor. Is there anyone who can say that I am not a dasa? So those who are thinking they are Krishna dasa, they are getting all types of bliss, pleasure in their life. No question of moroseness, suffering, misery. Ananda hi ananda. Only bliss. Though he is remaining in the spiritual world, material world, but he is actually in spiritual world. That is the result of sadhana. Understand? Sadhana, sadhana, sadhana. What sadhana? What sadhana you are doing? Getting up Mangalati, sadhana. Oh, Gurudeva said chanting 16 out, sadhana. That is sadhana. One is seeing the Supreme Lord, Krishna. No deviation. That is sadhana. We can say sadhana bhakti. This is bhakti, this is sadhana. He is understanding himself, he is understanding him. Whatever teaching we are getting when we are going to do sadhana, that is preliminary. But main goal is how we will know Bhagavan Krishna. That's all. Then bhakti will come. Without knowing Bhagavan, how bhakti will come? Take the example, Mahabharata, you will see Dronacharya. Dronacharya was teaching archery to his all disciples, Kaurava, Pandava, everyone was learning that. One day Dronacharya wanted to test them. He brought them to one big tree and he put one dove, parrot, inside the tree. And he asked everyone, what you are seeing? Somebody said, I saw the very nice big tree. Somebody says, I see the green leaves, flowers, fruits. Some they said, I saw one parrot. But when Dronacharya asked Arjuna, what you are seeing? Arjuna said, I am seeing his eyes. The parrot's eyes. This is sadhana. He did sadhana, so that is, he is fixed. Whatever is happening in this world, he doesn't mind for it. Because his mind is always at the lotus feet of Bhagavan Krishna. Then comes seva, bhakti. If the mind is not with Krishna, what seva you will do? Oh, I am cleaning courtyards, I am doing this, I am doing that, I am cooking, I am doing... Is Krishna in your mind? I am doing Krishna's courtyard cleaning. I am doing cooking for Krishna. Whatever I am doing for Krishna. Then it can be considered seva. And by doing that seva, one will get love. Will be connected with Bhagavan Krishna, with Lord. Because what I am doing for him. He cannot remain without you. You cannot remain without him. Understand? Because already Priti Seva is started. Already Prema Seva, loving service has started. Simply, if you are respecting your boss, and whatever boss is giving to you, you are doing nicely. All pleasure. That boss will not leave you. Sir, I will go to my home. How many days? 5 days. Oh, 5 days. Why? What will do there? He will ask. Because he is depending on you. Similarly, servant also depending on master. Servant also depending on Lord. Then Bhagavan is depending on Bhakta, Bhakta is depending on Bhagavan. Priti is there. Love is there. Love is not, you can go and buy from Bazaar. You can buy apple, nice apple, but love you cannot buy. So, then, when Priti will develop, what will happen? What will happen? I need comfort. Automatic Vairagya will come. Jnana Vairagya. Jnana will come, Vijnana will come, then Vairagya will come automatically. The Vairagya, no need to teach. No need to teach how to develop Vairagya, renunciation. Automatically, you will renounce everything. Among the devotees, who is the topmost Vairagi? Mahanurupa, you can say, Raghunath Das Goswami. He gave instruction to Govinda, take care. He should get Mahamaha. So, Raghunath Das Goswami was getting Mahamaha. Raghunath Das Goswami, some money came to him. He was feeding, he was giving prasad to Mahaprabhu with that money. Mahaprabhu stopped. No more. Raghunath Das Goswami, Mahamaha also Mahaprabhu stopped. Every day, why? Why he is getting every day? Raghunath Das Goswami, okay, he went to Jagannath temple. Standing in front of the lion gate, waiting. Many will come with Abada Anna, Mahaprasad, Jagannath Mahaprasad. He will ask. Somebody will give, somebody will not give. Mahaprabhu heard from Govinda. What is Raghunath is doing? No, Raghunath is begging Mahaprasad in front of lion. Oh, that's good. That is good. But after some days again Mahaprabhu said, hey, this is just like prostitution. A prostitute is waiting, somebody will come, somebody will give, somebody will come to him or not, all these things. Sometimes somebody will come, somebody may not come. Like this is like prostitution. So he stopped. He stopped begging prasad. Then he was collecting prasad from the drain. So much rotten. Even the other cows and dogs, they will not touch. So much bad odor was coming from them. He will bring that prasad from the drain and put in the pot, clay pot, which is already thrown by the devotees come to Jagannath Puri, they eat, then after that they throw the pot He will collect and keep that pot, wash it, and take it. He was taking so much vairagya. Prem. What prem? Vairagi karibe soda, namo sankirtana, magiya kaya kore, jivana rakshana. Vairagi hoiya jeva, kore pora petya, karjo siddhi nahe Krishna, kore no upekya. Vairagi hoiya kore, jivhar lalaso, paramartha jaya, hoera sarvaso. Vairagi krupya sada, namo sankirtana, saka patra phalamule, udara dharana. Jivhara lala se jaye, iti uti dhai, Krishna dara parayana, Krishna naika. Gramya kathana sunibe, Gramya bhaktana kahibe, Bhalona kahibe aro, Bhalona poribe. Omani manadaya, Krishna nama sadalode, Bloje Radha Krishna seva, manase karibe. This is from Antalila, Chaitanya Charitamrita, chapter 6. It starts from text 223. A person in the renowned order should always chant the holy name of the Lord. He should beg some alms to eat, and he should sustain his life in this way. Many are thinking, if I become Radha Krishna Babaji, Radha Kund Babaji, then I will be considered as Vairagi. You want to become Radha Krishna, Radha Kund Babaji? Thousand Krishna one. He is saying, oh, it is too much for me, I should become Babaji, I should do my chanting. If one will always depend on somebody, he will give me this, he will give me that, then Krishna will avoid him. He cannot get perfection in his life. The spiritual realization will go away. We are chanting the name of Lord. We have no time to collect very nice food. Oh, Balikuda is not giving us enough. What we need, we should bring from Cuttack. Now online, everything you can get, what you cannot get. He is intelligent. No prem, online everything. Amazon can send you everything, but cannot send the prem. Okay. Jihar lalase iti uti dhai sisnodara parayana Krishna nahi pai. If someone is running here and there to satisfy the tongue, then he will try to fill his belly nicely and his genital will demand. Aradhina Raghunatha Sarupa Charane Aponaro Kritalagi Koila Nivedane Lagi Chadila Garo Najani Udeso Ki Moro Kartabya Prabhu Kara Upadeso. When Raghunath Das Goswami came to Puri and met with Mahaprabhu, Mahaprabhu gave him two Swarup-danda. He said, you should maintain him just like your servant or like your son. I gave responsibility of Raghunath Das Goswami to you. Do not talk like people in general or hear what they say. You should not eat very palatable food, nor should you taste very nice. Without demanding respect from anyone, giving respect to everyone, you should chant the holy name of Krishna. And you should do Radha Krishna Seva by your mind. Braje Radha Krishna Seva manase karibe. This is the real bhajan. Mahaprabhu one time ordered to his associate, go and search. A great personality has already come. I want to see him. They all went. They searched. They did not get anywhere. They came back and said to Mahaprabhu, Mahaprabhu, we did not get anyone in Navadip. So what Mahaprabhu said? Let us go, I will go in myself. Many associates of Mahaprabhu, they served everywhere in Navadip. They could not get Nityananda Prabhu. But Mahaprabhu straight went and got Nityananda Prabhu. What is the meaning behind? What is the reason? Very simple. Nityananda Prabhu is Guru Tattva. Understand? Who is the Guru? We cannot see. We cannot see by our eyes. Who is my Guru? We'll have to depend on Krishna. Krishna Prasade Guru mile. Without the mercy of Krishna, no one can see Guru. He is the Guru. Guru Tattva is Nityananda Prabhu. Therefore, Mahaprabhu said, I will go. You are not able to find him, I will go. And when he is saying distance, Nityananda Prabhu is coming, Mahaprabhu is going towards him, he is coming towards Mahaprabhu. But he is dressed in silk cloth, earring, necklace. Oh. So Mahaprabhu smiled. Mahaprabhu just indicated to Srivas Pandit. Hey Srivas. Srivas Pandit knows what Mahaprabhu wanted. Bhakta Bhagavan ko ichha bujiba, Bhagavan Bhaktar ichha bujibe. Bhakta will understand what Bhagavan wants, Bhagavan will understand what Bhakta wants. So now Bhagavan is saying, Srivas, from Bhagavatam 10th canto chapter 21 text 5, Barahapidam natabarabapu karnayo karnikaram Bibhrajavaso kanaka kapisam Vaijayantim cha malam Randhran venuradharo sudaya purayan Gopo vrinday Drindaranyam sopa garamanam Pravisat Gita Kirti Bas. What is the meaning of this sloka? Wearing a peacock feather ornament upon his head, blue karnikar flowers on his ears, a yellow garment as brilliant as gold, and the Vaijayanti garland. Lord Krishna exhibited his transcendental form as the greatest of dancers as he entered the forest of Vrindavan, beautifying it with the marks of his footprints. He filled the holes of his flute with the nectar of his lips, and the cowherd voice sang his glories. Thus, this sloka, Srivas Thakur uttered this sloka. When this sloka, Nityananda Prabhu listened that sloka, he just like a madman. He broke everything, he rolled the ground crying so much. The bhav developed. So much bhav developed. Can you say that Nityananda Prabhu is very luxurious one? Same thing happened. Same thing happened. There was Vaishnava named Pundarika Vidyanidhi. And Pundarika Vidyanidhi is a great Vaishnava to whom Mahaprabhu was addressing Bapo. Bapo more, Pundarika Bapo more. My father, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was addressing, oh my father, Pundarika. Huh? So, Mukunda Prabhu, he was always singing before Pundarika Vidyanidhi. And Pundarika, he likes Mukunda Prabhu. So, Mukunda Prabhu gave proposal to Gadadhar Pandit. Let us go to Pundarika Vidyanidhi Prabhu. He is very nice devotee. Gadadhar Pandit said, yes, let us go. When they reached there, Gadadhar Pandit became astonished, surprised. Hey, I came to a wrong place. Huh? Is he a Vaishnava? Huh? Putting silk cloth, kunda, earring, huh? Chewing pan, spitting on the golden spitting pot. I came to a wrong place. Mukunda brought me to a wrong place. Aho vakijam stanakala kutam jigyasaya pyayadapya asadi lebe gatim dhatri uchitam tatonyam Mambadayalam saranam brajema. Although she was unfaithful and she prepared deadly poison to be sucked from her brain. By seeing him, I just developed the mood, different mood, and I used to criticize him. I have committed offense. How to get rid of this offense? I will take shelter at his lotus feet. I will accept him as my guru. Then only I will free from these offenses. It will develop so much prema, love, loving mood in the heart of a listener, if someone is listening properly. I am showing my Vairagya renunciation to others, but inside heart, all the desires are there. All the material desires are there. Last Pandit's place, Srivas Vandana, Mahaprabhu was doing kirtan, close compartment kirtan with his close associates. One brahmachari came, young brahmachari, he said, I want to see Mahaprabhu's kirtan. Srivas Prabhu said, no, cannot. No, I have not taken anything, only I am drinking milk. Water and milk, that's all. I am very pure. So, Srivas Pandit considered that let him remain and see Mahaprabhu's kirtan. So he put him in the back of Almira. When Almira was there. You should hide here. How can one hide from Mahaprabhu? Mahaprabhu is Bhagavan, Antarjami. How one can hide from Mahaprabhu? Mahaprabhu started kirtan, but Mahaprabhu was not getting any ecstasy. No bhav is coming. Then Mahaprabhu said, what happened? Srivas, is there anyone here inside this room? Then Srivas said, yes. Who is there? One brahmachari is there. Why you kept him here? No, he said, he did not eat anything, he is very strict. He is only taking milk and water. So therefore I allowed him to stay. Hey! Throw him out. Is he eligible to see my kirtan? Because he is drinking only water and milk. Throw him out. He must have that bhav to see my kirtan. So, this is the main thing. What is your bhav is? What is your mood is? You are not surrendered. How you can do kirtan? How you can join in kirtan? If one is having love for Krishna, when he will listen about Krishna's name, form, quality, pastime, automatically he will develop some ecstasy. We have no desire to listen. Otherwise why? Nidra Devi will come. Our Gurudeva went to Mumbai, 1985, meeting. All the sannyasi and gurus, GBC meeting. That was a very emergency meeting because many were falling down. Therefore they were having meeting. 1985, we went to railway station. After Gurudev left, Satya Govinda Shastri, he was a very old brahmachari of Gaudiya Math. He was always coming to our Gurudev. When he came to know that Gurudev left for Mumbai, he said, hey, Chaitanya Prabhu, Atmaram Prabhu, we three. Gopinath Maharaj, Advaita Prabhu, earlier. Atmaram Prabhu, Advaita Prabhu, myself, we three. He said, why not you come, there is some satsang is going on, many Vaishnavas are there. We thought it's nice, because Gurudev left, we have time, we can just go to see how Vaishnavas are speaking. Nityananda Mahapatra, he was minister at that time. He was Vaishnava. He spoke. Then another one spoke. Then one Babaji spoke. That Babaji, I don't know the name. He started, Radha Krishna Pranava Chugamuki. Starting. Then I said to Gopinath Maharaj and Atmanam, hey, let us go. We cannot stay here. What is this? You have some bhav. Okay, you control it, otherwise you leave that place. Go and cry in your closed compartment. Why? They are showing to others. He was my private tutor also. He is Vaishnava. So, he came. My Gurudeva was giving class inside one our distant relation. My grandmother, she arranged in her house. Gurudeva was giving class and others were listening. Then he came. What is this? Started crying near the gate. This is not at all the quality of a devotee. Bhakta will never manifest his bhava before any audience. No. You should go inside. If you want to cry, cry inside. Bhakti-San Sasur Thakur was, during the class when he will develop bhava, he will go inside and he will close the door. So, here, Bhakti-San Sasur Thakur said, Pratishtha Arjana Prayas. Pratishtha Arjana Prayas. They want to get only name, fame. For that they were crying. My Gurudev said, some are like that. Whenever you will say, they will cry. We are doing drama. Every year we are doing drama. The lady artist coming. Shedding tear very easily. One time drama I was there inside. That time I was not acting. I went with the scene and stage materials to. That time I was in Chitrala. The instruction was to me to help one radio artist. He was in Balasore. He know me little bit. So he said, Prabhu, you should control this light. Light technique was there. Anyway, there is one scene that the heroine will become angry, then after that will cry, then you throw everything what is there on the table. So what was there on the table? One pot was there. In the pot, orange apple was there. So she became angry, crying, shedding tears, throwing. We are catching from the silence. And towards us, she is laughing. Towards audience, cry. You do not know this. In Western country, this is not there. In our country, it is there. He is beating himself by cane, but no mark, no, not skin is not breaking, nothing. But if you will do like that, do you think that you will get love for Krishna? Love of Godhead is not so easy. So here it is said, those who are having love for Krishna, Nirbhikar. They do not know anything. Very humble. If you will give something, they will eat. If you will not give, no problem. If you will give, kick. You will kick, he will not buy. Because he is having love for Krishna, whose bhajan is going up, developing day by day. He is going to bhav stage. If we have duplicity, crookedness, are you doing bhajan? Why we are not growing? We are doing bhajan. 20 years, I said 30, 40 years we are devotee, but we don't have it. Bas, that became a pralaya. Many they could not digest. It will grow. Day by day it will grow. And who will become crooked, he will get punishment. What is the punishment is? Wonderful. The crooked person will get punishment. What is that punishment? If there will be crookedness, there will be no bhakti, devotion will not be there. So without devotion, what is there? You are just like Karmi man. Only you are putting tilak and kanchi. But you are Karmi man. There is no difference between Karmi and yourself. No bhakti. You will not fail Mangalarti. Nobody will fail Mangalarti. Gurudeva will go Mangalarti. Other places. So what is the use, Mangalarti? If you are not developing bhakti, you are having crookedness, so Mangalarti will help you. First be a simple Vaishnava. Everything will come. All Mangalarti, everything you will do. Become a simple Vaishnava. Hey, utre Mangalarti mu. Hoiga darkar nahi. Se ape ape jibo. No need to wake him up. Get up, Mangalarti, get up. No need. He will automatically get up and go. He said that time. His time. Maybe 150 years back or something. 100 years back, he said this. Hey, if you will develop kutinati, if you will develop kakotya, crookedness, so you cannot get bhakti. And he said, now it is developing more. This dupliciousness, this crookedness, now it is developing so much. Now means 100 years before. What to speak about now, at this moment. If he said this thing that his time, what to speak about now? Therefore, those who are a religious person, those who are very saintly person, they should, with much care, without duplicity, if they want to do bhajan, then they should follow this same simple sadhu. They should follow the simple sadhu. Third canto, 25th chapter, text 21, Bhagavatam is saying, Titikhyava karumikaha sudha sarvadehinam ajato satrava santa sadhavo sadhubhusanaha. Third canto, chapter 25, text 21. Symptoms of sadhu. First is sadhu is tolerant one. Second is he is very merciful towards everyone and friendly to all living entities. He has no enemies. He is peaceful. He abides by the scriptures. And all his characteristics are sublime. Huge sadhu lakshana. What type of symptom this is? Sadhu symptom, okay. But what type of symptom this is? Tatastha lakshana. One is Swarup lakshana, one is Tatastha lakshana. Then what is Sadhu Swarup lakshana is? He is surrendered to only the Supreme Lord Krishna and also Guru. He will surrender to Guru first, then he can surrender to Krishna. Unless one will surrender to Guru, he cannot surrender to Krishna. This is symptom of sadhu. First we said, single-pointed, oneness, one-pointed, that is sadhu symptom. He is single-pointed and he is also surrendered to that Supreme Lord. Why all these other symptoms are spoken? If Swarup Lakshana is there with sadhu, then Tatastha Lakshana also will be there with sadhu. You understand? No need to take care of all these symptoms. Oh, I will become tolerant. Oh, I will become merciful. No need. Simply you are surrendered to Krishna means you are having all these qualities. Can you surrender to Krishna without these qualities? Automatically this quality will be there. Who has surrendered to Krishna, he is having all these qualities. No need to develop all these qualities first, then become sadhu. No. Simply surrender to Krishna, you will have all good qualities with you. Bhajivo, annabhrasita sunyam, jnana karma vyonavrutam, anukulyana krishnanusharanam, bhakti ruttama, everything will be there. No need to teach, hey, don't go for other desires. Hey, don't go for karma, don't go for jnana, yoga. No need to tell them. Just tell them, anukulyana krishnanusharanam. Please serve him in favorable direction. Please serve him for his pleasure. Finish. Everything is there. Will you go for karma, jnana, yoga if you are serving him for his pleasure? I will become inhabitants of heavenly planet. I will merge into Brahma. I will do yoga, pranayam. Right. I don't need anything. I am just serving Krishna for his pleasure. That is the only my desire. How to make Krishna happy. Finish. Whatever seva you are doing for Krishna, do it for his pleasure. That's all. Don't do for your pleasure. Ishvara Prabhu was here. One time Panchatattva took that Senapot and kept somewhere. He didn't find. Whole day he was searching. The next day he is doing arti. He kept nearby so that nobody can take it. He is doing arti and looking at Senapot. Is it there or not? That time he will get Uttam Bhakti, the best Bhakti, when he will do for the pleasure of Krishna. Everything, whatever you will do for the pleasure of Krishna, then Uttam Bhakti is there. No need anything else. No need to think about anything. Just think how Krishna will be happy. There will be no quarrel, no fighting, no misunderstanding, nothing will be there. He had already taken shelter at the lotus feet of Gurudeva. Now he is going to surrender to Krishna totally. Before he has already taken shelter at the lotus feet of Gurudeva. If one is not depending on Krishna fully, he has not taken shelter at the lotus feet of Gurudeva. We are independent before Krishna, we are independent before Guru. There is no question of surrender. If someone will say, I am independent, my thought, independent thought, my action, independent action, where is Saranagati? A Saranagata, a surrendered soul will not say that I am independent. Cannot say. Because he has surrendered to Krishna. He has surrendered to Guru. What Gurudeva's desire? Oh, you should bring money for me. It is not Gurudeva's desire. Please render seva to Krishna. That is Gurudev's desire. My Gurudev has never said anyone to go and collect money. They were collecting. And they asked Gurudeva, how long will you collect? You are saying, how long will you collect? What Gurudev said? This is my Gurudev's last project. Prabhupada's last project. And if this project will be completed, Prabhupada will be happy. I want to see my Guru should become happy. So you can help me. This way said. Then, stupid question. Then what will happen? After this temple will be completed. They asked this question to Gurudev. What Gurudev said? I will not ask you to collect any more. I will ask you to go and preach. Do kirtan. I was giving reply in English. Our Gopinath Maharaj was giving reply in Odia. I was giving reply to all the devotees in English, English-speaking devotee. I know this. I know this. Guru always wants that how Krishna will be pleased. Otherwise he doesn't want anything else. Oh, you bring something more for me. You get this one for me. No. Gurudev didn't ask Tata estate car. He didn't ask me. But the devotee, they brought car. Gurudev wanted what? If they are collecting, let this Gopal temple be completed. That was his desire. If they are collecting some money, giving, then let this temple be completed. But they kept aside money and they bought one car for them. Finally what happened? After Gurudev what happened? Rasikananda Prabhu gave one proposal. Let us sell this car, because Gurudeva is not here present to use this car. Let us sell this car and give that amount to Gopal temple, because Gurudeva wanted to develop Gopal temple. I saw after come driving car going somewhere, I don't know, I saw one time. Many days they drove that car. Now they have kept inside glass somewhere, I don't know where it is. Earlier it was kept, everybody was seeing. Huh? Can you say that we are completely under Gurudev, under Krishna? Practically I am using my independence, but I am saying I am doing according to my Gurudev, I am doing according to desire of Krishna. These are all nonsense. So, first of all, we should have single-pointed bhakti, unalloyed devotional service. Kesang sapatajuktanam bhajatang pitipurvakam dadami buddhi yogam tam jenanam upajantite. Just think about Krishna always, 24 hours. He will supply intelligence. And with that pure intelligence, finally we will go to Him. And that is the goal of human life. How to go to the abode of Krishna? Who is remaining in his abode? As Sachidananda Vigraha. We will go to his abode and we serve there. Then we can become also Sachidananda also. We can become also eternally blissful. Okay? Thank you very much. Jai Srimad Bhagavatam Raj ki, Jai Sri Guru Pada Padma ki, Jai Sri Prabhupada Maharaj ki, Sri Radha Gopal Ji ki, Sri Jagannath Bala Sudhadari ki, Sri Gonitai ki, Samadhita Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki, Nitai Purtamandi,
Jai Sri Srimad Chaitanya Maharaj ki.